Said no. Alright, so let's do a very, very quick check through the bag to see if we've got anything TM-wise, that's Pokeballs, TM-wise that I really want to teach someone. Is that going to be useful? Yes, I know. I didn't mean to click him. That is fine. I don't think you have to tell me over and over again. We are equal physical and special. Aqua Tail. I mean, just to have the accuracy, I might swap this out for Waterfall. And I'll see if it can learn another move. Because I don't like missing it. I hate lower accuracy moves. There is something about it that really does bother me. Nothing can learn an electric move is fine. Dragon Pulse is fine. Okay. Rock Smash not required. Stealth Rock, Bullet Seed, Grass Knot already taught. Cut. Thief is less powerful than the dark moves we already have. No one cares about Attract. Volt Switch, Shockwave, Low Sweep, probably not relevant. Strength, yeah, Payback. Scrub's fine with that. Roost? No. No. Interesting. Okay. Pillow is actually cross-flying, right? Not Golduck. Yes, yes. I wanted to teach it too. Hold on. TM40. Use. Pillow. I'm not in the movement for it. So your physical attack is basically the same as your special. Hyper Voice is strong, Moonblast is strong, Dragon Pulse is strong, Perish Song could be useful, but really I don't think we're going for a stalling strategy. Let's teach you Aerial Ace. Just handy to have a flying move on a flying type. So you're easy. Brine. Defog, not relevant. Buzz, special, not going to teach that to Scrub. Surf. Like I said, I don't like inaccuracy. It is actually a better move than Waterfall. I just wasted a Waterfall TM if I do this, but whatever. I should get rid of Screech though. Like I said, if I can get another move on it, which I can get something like what could it learn? It could learn a dark move. Hey, Shadow Claw. That's nice. Instead of Screech. Perfect. And then we're going to go one or two last things. There's not many there. Flash Cannon, new, nothing could learn. Fly, can, but I'm not going to. Hail, basically irrelevant. Rock Climbs, yeah, an average. I tried that already. Sludge Bomb. Nah. We've already got Moonblast instead of Dazzling Gleam. Gold could burn, not relevant enough. A rock type move would be very helpful though. Yeah, I think we're done. One brief double check to see what else Marsh can learn that is Low Sweep. Can't learn Payback. Can learn Brine. I don't think there's anything we can really teach it that's going to overtake what we got. Alright. Save. Let's Elite Four it, baby. Let's see what the first room looks like. We've got the 4 badges from each half section of the game, I guess you could call it. It's not really divided like that. Oh, okay. That took a second. I actually thought he was about to say, no, you're not allowed to go through. Alright, first section of the Elite Four. I hope they give you the clues that are sort of based on the... They don't. Okay, what are you? They do give you clues, but they're just subtle. That's butterflies. Does that mean bug? Let's lead with Altaria, because we have flying moves on Altaria. That should be fine. We got Aerial Ace. Let's see it. Hey, Infinite Synchron. How you doing, man? Yeah, we've reached the Elite Four. Actually, I'm very I ended up going to sleep not long after you did, because I was falling asleep on stream. I thought, this isn't a good thing to stick around for. Took a nap, and I've been back for about 4 hours. Kind of happy to be doing this on the Elite Four at this point. Very, yeah, he is a bug trainer. That is awesome. I picked it. The things in the corners. I haven't actually looked at the Sinnoh Elite Four. I never got there in my my Nuzlocke. I lost the rival that we just defeated. I was gutted. I really wanted to win it, but yeah, the rival just decimated my team in the Nuzlocke. So yeah, we're here now, and we've got a full team, and I'm pretty happy about what's going on. I think... Did you use Reflect or Light Screen? Special moves. You used Light Screen. Oh! They have items! That's rare. That's not common. They actually are holding items in this Elite Four. I like it. Like the lights on the door? Yeah. That is actually... Like, it is very cool. What they've designed in the whole area. Like, I could probably do... And this is lighting designer going here. I could do without the pulses in the roof. I think that's a bit overkill. But the lights on the door and the way that it's sort of designed in general is actually very well done. But the pulses are actually distorting the lights that are pointing at the camera. Which is something that you see happening sometimes in like with an overwhelming flash of light. Did you super you fully heal or something? I think you used a hyper potion. Alright, anyway. I might have to swap out in the end to Infernape. I wasn't going to. But Aerial Ace isn't that great of an attack. Like, it just took me 5 to knock out 1 Dust Toxin to heal it. So it's not the best. Three hits can probably do it, but it's not super crazy good or anything. Although, extra level, hello. So close for Drift being level 50, but... I think I'll just learn Sky Attack then. Why the hell not? Instead of Aerial Ace. We're perfect. I can definitely take a hit as long as it's not an Ice type or a... Well, mostly an Ice type out of everything, or a Fairy type. Pretty happy with that. Ah, Heracross. Fighting and Bug. I was gonna watch the magic. You had to use a Rock Attack. I forgot. Most of the non-elemental attacks aren't resisted by Dragon. And annoyingly, yeah, you outsped me, so you are... What is your strategy, sir? So does it have Fling? Does Heracross have Fling? That's actually really cool. That's really cool. Because he burned himself. Does he have Facade? Does Heracross have Guts? I have so many questions about why he's got a Flame Orb on his Heracross. I'm going to try one more, but we're possibly going to lose to Beautifly. Quiver Dance. Does it raise again? Special attack, special defense. That's okay. We're using physical, but it is likely that we're going to be destroyed at this point. If we luck out, we might. Then he might use it again. But yeah, I had a feeling he'd do something like this. Hey, God, I love that. It's so cheaty. I expected to lose, and it's like, oh no, my Pokemon just hung on. Yes, yeah, it just hung on. Use it any way you can, but definitely, I think we got this one in the bag. Worst case, we're in Blaze, Flame Wheel. I didn't see any Fire type moves in my TM list. Now that I think about it, that's a bit irritating. That's my girl, Vespiquen. Just use Dragon Pulse. Just get a move out of the way. We can. Oh wait, we're always going to go first. It's a Vespiquen. I like Vespiquen, but it is very slow. It needs to be the bulk that it is, and it's just incredibly weak for rock moves. It has a bunch of stuff that I don't really like about it as a result. I love Vespiquen, but man, super weak to rock moves, super weak to and Obviously weak to fire. Very defensive, but so slow that it is virtually impossible to keep. It's virtually impossible to get enough power from it. But built like a tank and can dish out special or physical damage because it's got equal base stats in both. So it's a not a cannon. What's the word? It's a. You can pick which side it's going to be on. You know. You can pick what use it's going to have. You can surprise opponents that don't realize what you're trying to build with it. Very interesting Pokemon in that regard. And it learns stuff like Power Gem, you know, with rock, you know, it learns its own rock type move. It learns attack order and defend order, so it can beef itself up pretty strong. And I think there's one other move that it learns that is surprising. And it can learn flying moves, which makes it even better. I think it can learn... I don't think it can learn acrobatics. It's not fast enough. Poison and Dark. I'm going to go with Close Combat, but it's not the right move. I don't think we're really going to struggle here, but... how is a Drapion outspeeding me? That is a new one. Is it our level difference? Probably our level difference. No, we're the same level. Words come to mind. These teams should be EV trained. Yeah, that is most likely it, isn't it? Either way, that's still surprising. Speed isn't, to my understanding, what Drapion is massively well known for. Earthquake, perfect. Go with camo. I do like. I like. I don't get to use them often enough. Hippowdon's fun. Nice, like nice and strong. Can take a hit. I just wish I'd had it a bit earlier because he definitely would have had some cool moves if I'd been able to train him a bit differently. Let's do it, camo. Hey, Luna Black 2020, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that very much. Welcome to the Hive. Really appreciate that, and I hope you're enjoying your time here. We are playing around with Pokemon bdsp, like a lot of people today, and yeah, battling the Elite Four at the moment. So looking pretty good so far. I looked it up. He has 95 base speed. That sounds right. I'm gonna, for the sake of argument, I'm curious to compare my Drapion to my, so 122 speed to 164 speed. That's a bit, I still find it a bit strange that it outsped me. Did we lose stats to, I mean, I don't know for a fact that, and I know it's like 6 levels lower too. If they become crits, I can see it if it has like a good nature. That would probably do it. Even just a good nature, that extra 10% possibly did it. All right, let's revive everyone, and let's see what the next room's gonna be. So don't spoil the surprise for me, because I haven't beaten this Elite Four in like literal years and don't remember it. The only one I was certain of is I'm positive that Flint, I think it is, the guy who tells you about Volkner in the last area, he is definitely a fire-type trainer. Follow my hair. Like, because he says things like Hot Shot. Flint is, like, obviously, you can use a Flint to start a fire. You don't try to spoil anything for people. Oh, I wasn't look, to be fair, I wasn't expecting you to, but I'm just saying it out loud for anyone, because you do have a few people in the chat. A few people in the, few people watching. I don't want to have anything spoiled for this because I haven't fought them in a while. Like, it's not like we don't know the Elite Four for Sinnoh, right? It's not as if it's an unknown factor. It's just that I personally don't know it, so I'm asking that. So I don't assume that you're a spoiler person who does spoilers, and I appreciate that you don't do anything wrong. I don't usually care. I only care when I ask. So this is one of those moments when I want to try it. Psychic or ground? It's brown, so my guess it'd be ground. I'm basing it off these particle things. They look like the sandstorm. That's my guess. I'm going to lead as a result with drift. Let's see how we go. See if my prediction was right. Bertha. Bertha, in terms of name... Okay. I've noticed a while ago that, and I can't believe I didn't pick it up when I was younger, that the gym leaders are large, and the Elite Four are largely named after the types of Pokemon that they have. It does look, now that I'm looking at look at the door in this one. Hang on. Look at that. Cool. That effect in the background. That is sick. Let's use Woodhammer. 4 times super effective. Yeah, like, so Bertha didn't give me a good clue. Normally, like, they name them like a pun or a play on words of the type of trainer they are. So, like, Rourke is like a play on rock. Candace is, you know, Candice. Who else? Volkner is similar to, like, Voltage. In Johto, Faulkner is like a play on a Falconer. And so on, and so on, and so on. You can literally check out most of them. Some of them are really obvious. Some of them are nice and subtle. Oh my gosh, how many levels did I gain? Rock type then. Rock and ground? If she sent... So, hang on. Pseudo-Widow was ground. No, not Pseudo-Widow. The other one was ground. Ground and water. This one's rock. Okay, ice isn't super effective against rock. That's a new one. Biting is, though. And, of course, you destroyed me. That's fine. I still haven't figured out what she is. Does this mean she is or isn't ground? Or is she a rock-type trainer? Close combat will do the job. It's basically what I'm thinking at the moment. Interesting. So... I don't actually know. I don't know what she is yet. Haven't picked it up. Like, the suspicions are there. Look, either way. Grass, rock, ground. Water types will be good. I can probably get away with using Golduck. That should be fine for now. And Blaze is coming along nicely. Look at that. Maybe. Oh, no, wait. Really? Like, I didn't realize Infernape learns Calm Mind. That's unusual. I mean... Infernape's great strength, and the reason it's used a lot is because it has that ability to... So she is ground type, so it's another ground and water type. So it must be ground type as its core theming. Oh, of course, so Rindo Berry. Right, we should be fine. I don't think Hydro Pump will knock us out, because we are just that. Alright, I'm just wrong. I mean, I was bound to be wrong at some point. That was a lot stronger than I expected. As you said, they're definitely EV trained. Let's see. Anything grass? No. Might have to revive Drift. Let's send out Scrub. So she's mitigated her weaknesses pretty well. Seriously. The Pro Controller, as much as I love how it feels, really does have just a... like, that flicking motion, it makes you move. So you can't be... You really have to be on the ball with the motions you use. I don't mean to do it, it's just so easy to do when you're trying to do a quick flick. Alright, let's just heal up fully. And hopefully a, single wood hammer will be enough to knock it out. Hydro Pump's got a pretty cool animation, actually. That spiral, like, cannon, pretty sick. I would definitely love to use that. No, not you. You. So, this has been a challenge, which is nice. I actually like that the Elite Four is being a challenge for me this time around. It's like level-wise, I mentioned it earlier in the run. I do struggle with the idea that, hey, there's a lot of, like, when you go through the game, the wild Pokemon are a lower level than the trainers in the area. Makes sense. But then the trainers are a good 6, 7 to 10 levels lower than the gym leader in the area. So you never really feel like you're keeping up. At the same time, by the time... And I was actually a little cautious about the idea of the experience share in this game. Wow, they are just tanking and destroying me, aren't they? How do I defeat you? Anyway, yes, it's a nice... So it's a cool... je ne sais quoi. Use Hydro Pump, why not? Looks so good. Like, it's a good thing to feel like with the new EXP share implementation and with the and with sort of like keeping the same team through the majority of it. I've swapped out a few Pokemon. It hasn't been consistent, but it's been pretty good. And I quite like what I've gotten, what I've ended up with around here. So overall, I think this is pretty good. Let's just use Surf. I don't think I'm going to need Hydro Pump this time. I overdid it by using Hydro Pump. Surf was a better move to use at that point. Oh, okay. We did knock it out. Man, Powdon is really good. So I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised if we got knocked out. Can I do it then with a... I'm going to do it with Pillow. It's probably going to have a rock move, but it's fine. Don't assume... look, at this point I don't, and that's what I like. I don't assume that I'm winning, but I do assume that I'm good. Good enough to beat you. It's just going to take a while. This feels like a proper challenge. It feels like... My point was, before, it feels like my Pokemon have equal enough experience. Nothing is super over-leveled. You have Ice Fang. That's cheating. I didn't even know Hippowdon could learn that. Nice. Alright. I don't think Hippowdon versus Hippowdon is good. Let's revive... I don't know who's going to be able to potentially fight Hippowdon. My first thought is Drift, but... I don't think so. None of them really have the defense. I don't want to rely on Blaze, but I might have to. I think Blaze will definitely outspeed it. Grass Knot might defeat it. This is why I like Hippowdon though. Nice, bulky, very strong. Can definitely keep up with everything that's going on, I think. Stop doing that. Okay. I am starting to get real... Not enjoying the finicky controls. I think Grass Knot will be enough. And theoretically, if I can get off like get off one Earthquake or something against it, I probably can't, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, we're good. Good old Grass Knot. I think this is it. I think Grass Knot will do it, and if not, well, I hope I can survive an Earthquake. Let's just go with that. We'll see. No way! Can we last an Earthquake? I don't think so. Down we go. Alright, I lost on her. That's a lot of money to lose, just quietly. Alright, how are we going to do this? That Hippowdon is particularly overwhelming. Do I have any... See, it's a female. I could use Attract on it. I don't like doing it, but it could work. I'm gonna rush through Aaron and let's just have a thought process on it. I don't think we really need to buy anything else either, because we've pretty much got it. Let's just rush through Aaron with fire timers. That was unexpected and a little annoying, so let's see how we go. I like how it just repositioned me back in front of him. I guess they kind of have to with this kind of layout and with like the cuts. Like, I'm pretty sure they'd be using cutscenes and not like panning the camera around. It would actually be easier to load a cutscene than pan a camera around something that's detailed. Which is why they're like separate areas for each battle, so that it actually works. Sorry, of all things to be thinking about, I actually am analyzing the processing power of the Pokemon in question. Man, again, Dusknox is bulky, and I'm rather a fan of bulky Pokemon, but it's really annoying me that I am struggling against a lot of his Pokemon. Like, a lot of them. That's a good crack. There should be a lot. There's a lot to go with, basically. Definitely a challenge. I like it. If they're this challenging this early, though, I'm not sure I can actually beat the Elite Four at the moment. I mean, that was easy. Bug fighting. No chance. He had no chance. Not against something with acrobatics, even if it's not stab. Double power. Well, it's what's 120 base move, basically, because it doesn't have an item on it. You more or less have the same issue. Needed a different fire move. I think Infernape learns Fire Blast at some point. What I want it to learn is Flamethrower. That would be enough. Stab on Flamethrower would be better than Acrobatics in a neutral, like, fight-off. So, even like except in the one circumstance against Dustox. No, Heracross. Mind you, not doing too badly at all. Actually, I'm curious now. Stab and super effective, right? No, 120 times 2 versus 90 times 2, basically. No, I was right. I was about to use it anyway. But Acrobatics is the winner. How do I beat you? I don't know how to beat Hippowdon. Like, that's where my brain is getting stuck right now. I could maybe try to use some of my vitamins, but to what avail? Flame Wheel, I guess. If it's neutral, Flame Wheel's fine. Wait, I said Acrobatics was better, didn't I? And I just went for Flame Wheel. Doesn't matter, we lost. We fainted, but I think we need to go for... Yeah, Camo with Earthquake, that's right. Camo is relatively new, has no EVs whatsoever, so I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith to that, but it's handy against anything electrical. I wish I'd gotten it before the electric gym. We might have had a different fight entirely. It wasn't a bad fight, I just we might have had a different fight. Can I defeat you? That is the question. Well, I did beat you last time, so... Are you going to knock me out before I can defeat you? You are not. We're good. We'll heal up and we'll be back before dawn. Alright, so... The ground rock person in the next room. Basically, Grass Knot's the answer. So, but Infernape isn't. So, Woodhammer? We'll go with Woodhammer, but we'll swap it out when we get to... We'll swap out to something else when they bring in the middle Pokemon. I've forgotten its name now. That's really irritating. What is its name? Hang on. Items, please. Oh. Do I have just a normal potion? I need normal potions because I didn't use the full potion. Alright, next. So, I'll save this time so I don't have to reset the whole Elite Four. I don't think we're gonna get stuck as much as we're just gonna struggle against her a little bit. So I'm quite happy to save and just keep trying over and over until it succeeds, kind of deal. Let's do this. I think that I'm sorry, I know I'm hesitating a lot of the things I'm saying. I'm trying to sort out my thoughts. These guys are strong. Like, I don't remember them being this strong in other games. Like, even trying to beat a lot of the Sword and Shield people just does not feel like trying to beat these guys so far. These guys feel like they're way above my league, and that's terrifying. It's a very, very good feeling to sit there and go, I don't know if I can win, versus, like, unless I try really hard, versus, I know I can win, I just have to employ this strategy. So I'm actively absorbed right now in this gameplay, like, actively. I might make mistakes, but generally speaking, I love this. I have no idea how we're gonna fight this, and I like that. Like, this is a challenge. People always talk about Sinnoh, like Cynthia in particular, as the challenge of the Elite, you know, the real challenge of all of this stuff and all of that stuff, but I've never understood it until now, like, properly. It's been so long since I fought the Elite Four, right, in Sinnoh. Properly, I did not expect this to be... Oh, okay, well that was knocked out. I'm gonna leave Marsh out for now, so that Drift can come in without having to fight Wish Cash, assuming Wish Cash is the Pokemon that is sent out next. Alright, it is Wish Cash. Wish Cash. I never have been able to say it properly. Did they make some moveset changes for BDSP? Yes, they definitely have. For one, Fairy type has definitely been included, so stuff like Dazzling Gleam, Moonlight, all of that do exist. And there are definitely moves, so Chimchar, the one I absolutely noticed was that Chimchar had, he learned Power Up Punch before learning Mach Punch when it evolved into Monferno. Almost making Mach Punch obsolete, to be honest. Except that Mach Punch, I believe, always goes first. So, not completely obsolete, but yeah, you end up with a move that you almost don't need. It's actually kind of cool. I have a concept against this Wish Cash. I feel as though, because of its berry, except the grass is the only thing effective against it. Let's just use Woodhammer. Hopefully we can knock it out instead of being knocked out. So they have made some move changes. I don't think a lot. BDSP was when they first really started honing in on movesets. So there's a lot that is the same from everything that I've seen. A lot that's the same. But I love that. Like, this is when they started to really pay attention. Like, even in Generation 3, actually one of the difficult things, Gyarados is the best example I've got. One of the most difficult things that I had to deal with in Generation 3 when I went back to play it again for the first time, Gyarados only learns a move every 5 levels instead of every 3 levels. And so you sit there with this slow growing Pokemon going, when are you going to learn something useful? Because it learns Bite, then it learns Dragon Rage, and then at level 30 it learns something else, and you go, oh my gosh, but it's a useless move at level 30. It learns Leer at some point in all of that. Like, I think at some point in like the 30 moves that it learns. It's painful. Let's go with ammo. 5 for Earthquake. I think save Grass Knot for Hippowdon. Hopefully we can get 2 of them off. That's what I'm hoping. We are slightly higher level. Worst case, I'll use my rare candies up. We have a lot. Gyarados be like, at least you're learning. At least I'm learning faster than a Magikarp. Hey, to be fair, back then Gyarados had a lot less counters, and I know that's why they really went hard on the like keeping them kind of nerfed. But once you got to Gen 4 and they'd really started branching out to, like, you had so many options of Pokemon, we are struggling again. Let's use Grass Knot. And yeah, you are right. You know, but it was a common theme along all Pokemon. I just used Gyarados for the example because it wasn't, for such a powerful Pokemon, I don't think it learns a water move until like level 50 something. It does learn Hyper Beam. It doesn't learn a flying move despite being a flying Pokemon ever, except Hurricane I think it can learn, but that's by TM or TR only. So like they've always kind of nerfed it hard. Unintentionally, I think. I hope, anyway. Alright, so if we can live 1 Earthquake, we can win. If not, okay, if not, the Revive, and we are faster than the Hippowdon. So we should knock it out in 1 hit. 1 more hit. Might be wrong, gonna give it a shot. Don't want to hit it with anything else in between time. This is a nice challenge. Let's revive. I don't think I need to put a health potion on it. It should be faster than Hippowdon. Let's go for it. But yeah, they've definitely branched out. Like, this gen actually, and I do complain about it because I don't like that the gyms, for instance, have things like, oh look, here's a random Azumarill in the Steel Gym. Why? Here's a trainer that uses a Medicham in the Electric Gym, Apom in the Electric Gym. Bertha too strong. Hey, I just beat her, okay? It's fine, it's fine. Bertha down. That was difficult, though. I give full credit to Bertha there. That was not what I was expecting to fight against, and certainly was really good. Alright, let's heal everyone up. Where's the revives there? Where's my rare... I'll go have a look at how many rare candies I have. Elite 4. Where's Q drumroll? Is it the fire guy? Is it the guy that I assume, and I'm pretty confident that I'm right, is fire? I mean, you don't have to tell me. Like, again, I prefer you not tell me. I'll find out in a second, won't I? Ah! B buttons. Hyper potions, right. Get rid of get Blaze up. Marsh up. Scrub up. Scrub up's a thing for medical docs, if I recall. Alright, let's get through the door. I've got to practice. I'm going to have to practice my movements so hard. I can barely handle the non-running one. Hey, it is fire. Look at that. Alright, we don't want to grass and we don't want you at the front. No, 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 no. Let's do it. So we should be okay, but I'm going to quickly find Surf and see if something else can learn Surf. Just in case. I don't think it could. No. Wait, but where's... not Brine. What's it called again? Oh, I wonder what this type will be. Do you think it's obvious enough? I mean, they are meant to be obvious, to be fair. It's just that the other one wasn't. Oh, what? I thought Pillow could learn Scold. Apparently not. And nothing can learn electric moves. Alright, I guess we're stuck. They are meant to be a clue in the corner. It's just that I didn't... And she wasn't really following the same rule set that the others were. Like, she had a rock type and a couple, like a rock type and a couple of ground types in there at the start that just to confuse me. Oh, he looks great as in this sprite. That's an awesome one. That's awesome. Alright, well let's... I'm going to try to just overwhelm it with Hydro Pump for the moment. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. Who has a Rapidash with Hypnosis? No one! No one! Damn it! If I end up having to enter this battle, not that I care, with the Chesto Berry, I will. But damn it, dude. Hang on. Shouldn't do it one-handed. Yeah, it was just Bertha doesn't quite have the clues that the other trainers have. Like, it looked like rock or ground. Could have been either. Turns out it was rock and ground. And Bertha isn't a pun on... Oh, it is a pun. Birth, as in earth. They always get me. Yeah, she's the Earth trainer. Earth. Hate it so much right now. Actively hate it so much right now. Okay. She was the ground trainer, and it was obvious. I just was stupid. I just didn't pick it up. Better phrase. I just didn't pick it up. Alright, well. This is what I mean. They do not. Like, everything is thought out. Just because I can't figure out why X and Y name doesn't actually fit, quote unquote, doesn't mean it doesn't fit. I just haven't been smart enough to figure it out. Steelix went so quick, he felt like a cameo. I hate that, again, I complain about it, but it is cool the way that they've done it, where they sort of counter some of their counters. Do I actually have, aside from... No, I don't. Here's the thing, I know Infernape can just dominate a lot of this game. Yeah, Steelix, and this is the thing, he's double weak to water, because he keeps the ground type, which is weak to water, and... No, he's only single weak, isn't he? Oh, he's not, no special defense. That's what I meant to say. I'm getting myself confused between different Pokemon at this point. But he's, like, Onix's one trick, and therefore Steelix's one trick, is a massive amount of defense stat. The trade-off is no special defense. So, yeah, if you use basically anything special, even if it's not very effective, you can do a fair bit of damage against one. What have you got Drift Blim for? You are not a ghost. No, we'll just stop. Like I said, I complain about it, but it works. It's a very handy. Hot air balloon needs fire is the best answer I have ever heard, dude. I love that so much. You gave me a really good answer. Props, Synchron. Absolute props. I would never have gone there. I would never have thought it. You are 100% correct, and I stand corrected. That is so good. Hot air balloon needs fire. Okay, Strength Sap removes your attack, doesn't it? So I probably have to swap to a different Pokemon. Wow, you are fully healed. It's part flying, so it could be Drift. Could be Scrub. Could be Marsh. Overall, there's 3 options, so... Let's go with Drift. I know it's part flying, like I said, but which means the grass type. But I know that it's likely that Drift will faint. So by kind of playing on that, I might have a chance. And yeah, we'll see. And it's not strong against the rest of his team, the rest of his fire types. I'm just playing on that idea. And I can probably knock it out with a Blizzard, which is special. And 100% accurate, because it's hailing. Yes, we didn't get burned. Again, not that it affects special, but... Wow, they are tough. Drifblim is another one of those tough, like, defensive type Pokemon that has just a decent, like, a really good, just crack back at you. One of those Pokemon that I can really get behind. Irony, Drifblim heals, then hurt by the hail. Well, that's actually one of the advantages of hail. Like, I actually really like... Not a lot of it, but I do like... I do like weather. Just not... Like, used in the right circumstance is the best way to put it. Like, and acknowledged properly. I dislike Rayhan in Sword and Shield because he should not be identified as the, he should not be identified as the Dragon Trainer. He should be identified as the Weather User. It actually goes back to what we were talking about way back in the first stream of the day, when I said that realistically, Norman is a type they should explore again. Like, they do normal quite often. And they usually make up for the fact that normal isn't that great by having, by just really strong normal types or higher levels than they maybe should or whatever. But Norman had a strategy on top of that where it's like the gym was based on the concept of stat raising and X items, and they took that away for Emerald. It was actually something I really disagreed with, them taking that away for Pokemon Emerald. It was just so good. Oh wait, no, sorry, they did. They took it away for Emerald, they added something else, they changed it slightly, and it just wasn't quite the same. Marsh. I'm waiting for the day when a normal type gym has Explosion with Stab. Cruelty. Cruelty to trainers. Cruelty to players. I call foul on that one. In saying that, yes, they absolutely should. I do think, and this kind of proves it, they have never really done items in Elite Four that I remember before, ever. Maybe berries, that's it. They've been going hardcore in this one. This is difficult because I have to think like a man. Let's try my Infernape against his Infernape. I don't see why they can't use items in most other gyms. Why they can't have, you know, what seems to be a weaker challenge. Like, say, a good comparison would be, let's say, Gen 5. Why couldn't the first gym have, which is the water, fire, or grass gym, based on whoever you picked, why can't they have that gym have their main Pokemon holding Mystic Water or Charcoal or the other one, Miracle Seed? Why can't they? I don't have a good reason for why they can't do that, right? And it might seem crazy, and that's the first gym, so it's not the best example, but why can't they have items in the gym? It would force you to think. You would just have to sort of build up the... it might be progression system for the gyms. Being the first gym, you have to accommodate for newcomers. Yeah, and I mean, that can lead into a whole other discussion, to be honest. But you are absolutely right. But like, the last gym should therefore maybe have items in it. Like, maybe because they always do it with potions. That's where they really stick it to you, with potions. But it'd be nice to have a bit more than just potions for an issue, you know? I'd love to see a bit more in that regard. But I like the idea. You don't like potions in battles? Dude, I use them Like, I actually really... One of my favorite challenges to do is no items in battle. It makes you think differently, it makes you plan differently, it makes you do, like, really think about your move sets. It's probably my favorite thing to do. But I'll use them if I have to. And I think that's what we have to, unfortunately, accept when we play against the PC as well, the AI as well. They use them because they're advantageous, and that they're programmed in because they're advantageous. It's the same as if we use one. I still get annoyed, right? It messes up my maths. It messes up my planning. It took 5 aerial aces to knock out 1 dust tox because he did that. Stuff like that, like, if I was using Blizzard, he would not be alive. But I'd rather try to knock out his Pokemon now. I probably should actually be using Dragon Pulse because that is stab and it is still special. But yeah, I think I would prefer items in battle and good EVs over potions. Like, I'm sorry, held items in battle and good EVs versus potions in battles. I think that would be an actual... I don't want to say training ground. That's not the accurate term to what I'm trying to think about. That is problematic. Okay, minimize really puts me in a bind. I don't think I've got any moves that are guaranteed hit moves. We're going to just have to accept that we're going to have like 30% chance to hit. We are hitting. So I won't, it healed itself from a burn. I forgot they do that, actually. I'm relying on luck. A lot of luck, so. That is going to happen. I mean, you're not burned anymore, so. We are holding on, like, it's holding on for dear life, my Altaria. What the hell? What are the chances of all of those activating? Like, that's gotta be like a 1 in few hundred chance there that I just dodged all of those attacks. It healed itself from a burn twice. That's gotta be. That's crazy. Okay. Are you gonna attack me? Ah! Don't do that. You can tell I'm nervous because I'm chewing on a pen. I'm a fiddler. That's actually one of my worst qualities. Because I'm the guy that clicks pens. And the fact that I haven't clicked my pen too much is actually a sign that I'm growing. But practically speaking, oh god, like, it's not good for me to hold a pen right now. Because I will just fiddle. Until I figure it out, chew on it, I'll do all the things that you're not supposed to do to a pen. Oh, we won. Oh. I actually missed that because I was focusing on the pen. You think he's overreacting just a smidgen? Look how, like, anguished he is. That was a good battle. That was actually really good. A challenge that wasn't easy. I'm quite happy with that one. So let's... And we did end up with a couple of Pokemon left over. I don't know what to do. Oh, hang on, he's not passed out. Right. Max potions. Nice. Elite member number 4. Yeah. Okay, so from history, it's usually a dragon type. I'm kind of hoping that they haven't done that. The Cynthia? I thought Cynthia was after... Oh, then Cynthia. Okay. Okay, cool. I thought... yeah, I thought that was the case. Okay. Learning. Okay. We'll save before the next one. That was a tough one. So what is the next one? What does your room look like? Ghost or psychic? Which of the two? I'm gonna go with psychic, which means it's Scrub's turn. So let's give that a go, because, yeah, night slash or dark slash. We do have Golduck that will have, we do have Golduck that has Shadow Claw, so having a ghost move will help if it is either of them. You look like a ghost trainer with those glasses. Just finished reading a book. Psychic. He's psychic. Okay. I was wrong. I'm like, he's definitely ghost with the purple glasses. But yes, he's psychic. Let's see how we go. It works well having Drapion in the front. Resistant to psychic types. Even though it's poison and is dark. So, could be very helpful. And that was what I was kind of expecting. I'm like, the thing about the fairy type edition is that is going to be a problem, I think, Mr. Mime. In saying that, I thought poison was... I hate when they do that. Okay. Just toxic it. It's gonna use poison. Not poison. Yeah. I was gonna say, if it's gonna use reflect, I need to swap to a special attacker. I can't swap to Altaria. Altaria will pass out. Look at the door. Dude, the doors are awesome. You were right. Like, you pointed out the first door, and I've just been not able to not look at each of them. Okay, yeah, I think we want Marsh. I don't think we're going to get away with not having... I don't think we're going to get away with it for a while. We are actually quite under-leveled at this point, I think. Oh, I say quite. We're not on par anymore, might be a better phrase. Most of our Pokemon are only just at the level that his first is, or a lot lower. I'm actually, until Light Screen goes away, I'm actually going to try special attack. That works. Okay. I think he's going to pass out. Nuts. Alright, that... I'm not done yet. Blaze. It's still a fairy type, which is annoying. I know it seems stupid, but Hyper Voice is probably the right move here. Out of all the moves that we've got, I think Hyper Voice is probably the return. Or Moonblast, something similar. You little bugger. Full Restore was not what I wanted to see at all. Especially because you were toxic, that was really irritating. That took a while. Might as well use Moonblast. Are you serious? Set up a light screen. Well, if I swap back to Drapion, is it going to set up a Reflect? How am I getting stuck against a Mr. Mime? This is an actual question now. I'm getting stuck against a Mr. Mime. Aw, thank you, Scrub. You toughed it out. It hasn't used Reflect yet. And yeah, used Dazzling instead. Yeah, no, well, it's... yeah. I don't quite know what to do. I'm gonna do something dumb. Wait, I can't because I've got a lower level than him. Nuts. I was gonna say I'm gonna do something dumb. I'm gonna use Fisher, But we're lower level than Mr. Mime, so we actually can't hit Fisher. Very irritating ability, that. And that was what I was afraid he was going to do. I probably need... I don't think I have the PM, though. I probably need Brick Break. That would get me through. I'm just struggling to think. I didn't prepare for a fairy type at all. Like, I just assumed that Drapion would be enough. It's the only one I could think of in this whole Elite Four was Togekiss. Because I couldn't remember them. But once he said Psychic, I'm like, damn, Mr. Mime is in this game. Literally the first thing I thought. Alright. Now that that's all done, so we're probably going to want Pillow here, but I'm going to spend some time reviving. I think that's important. Because we want the Pokemon that have the Ghost and the Dark moves to be back in action, otherwise we're probably going to struggle. And we'll use Sky Attack. I don't think a Medicham will have anything that's going to be particularly amazing against Altaria. So I can trust my Pillow to do the work. It is doing a really good job. Will admit. Is very strong against Psychic. But it didn't last long. How do I beat you? How do I beat you? This is an actually fun, difficult thing to do. Let's do it. Okay, I definitely have to try again, but I don't know what to do, how to swap different things. I don't know what's going to be the answer for everything at this point. We're struggling against a second Pokemon. Certainly not the expectation I had. Alright. Nice defeat of Medicham. Booyah. Third, what's his third? This is going to ultimately be, okay, Girafarig, not too worried about. I might even heal just to see what sort of damage it can do to Marsh. Just so I know it won't faint it. If we last more than half health, I know I can knock it out in a couple of hits. Thunderbolt? I should have known. We tanked that though. We got paralyzed. Okay. Max Revive. What else can take out a Girafarig? Scrub. Actually, Scrub is the answer. Night Slash. Should be the best thing. Okay, what is the answer? I planned this out to have a pretty balanced team. There's something strong against, I think, everything, whether it's attacks or even if it's neutral, it's like quite good in its neutrality. There's a nice balanced team here, and I'm still struggling. I know he's a higher level than me, but damn, son, was not expecting that at all. Alright, good. We might be okay. We've got 2 Pokemon left, but we're doing enough damage to do half damage to one of his Pokemon. At least we'll probably have 3 hit KOs, I would imagine, for his worst types. Here's a question. Why does Future Sight not do psychic damage? Alakazam has no defense. Like, none. That should not have happened. Last Pokemon. Who is it? Who is the last one? You know, I've complained about Bronzong through most of this playthrough. Not in a bad way. I mean, I have complained about it because it's been the most annoying Pokemon I've had to face through most of my challenge runs. If you don't have a Fire type, he's a pain in the ass. Turns out if you've got a Dark type, he's actually not terrible. Okay, we do need to consider this though. So, Fire and Dark, they're the two Pokemon I have that I need to get going. So, can I revive? I'm gonna start with Blaze. Start with Blaze, see how we go. If this doesn't... So Payback is good because it isn't going to be full strength. We definitely need... I have an idea. It's going to seem weird. I'm reviving Pillow and swapping it in. I don't think that even with super strong moves, it's going to be knocked out in one hit. I'm gonna try and use it as a buffer to revive Scrub if Pillow can live. Otherwise, I think this is a reset, and I just have to figure out how to make Mr. Mime really take the hit. Really take a good hit and just faint. If it gets knocked out in one turn, that's all I got. This is all I got. Okay, it wants to use Trick Room. This actually works in my favor. So it always wants to go first. Why? It uses Payback. I'll probably start with Blaze and go for Flame Wheel. Tough route. I think we'll survive it. The question is, will we be able to risk running Scrub's Night Slash? This is tough. As an aside, I haven't used Flame Wheel all battle. Yeah, no, I knew about Trick Room. I just didn't think Earthquake. I mean, I knew it would because Hippowdon's one did, but at the same time, Hippowdon had Stab. I was hoping Bronzong being less of a physical attacker wouldn't be as insane, but Trick Room is annoying. I feel like I'd throw the battle if I just use Night Slash, but I also think I don't have a choice. I think I just throw the battle and reset. Let's just reset. Damn. Okay, first reset of the Elite Four. How do we beat a Fairy type? Poison attack, Steel attack. Do I have a Steel attack? I think I do. Somewhere in my pack, I have a Steel attack. Oh, that's adorable. Look at them in the bottom square. I haven't seen that yet. Do I have a Steel type attack, or do I have another Poison type attack that something can learn? So hang on. Dark. Thief might be handy on Pillow, but for the moment, that's not what I'm looking for. Fighting, normal, Dark again, which only can be learnt by Scrub, which he already has something better. Whatever. We've got more Shadow Claws. I don't think I want Blaze to learn any other attacks, though. Flash Cannon that no one can learn. Poison Sludge Bomb, Scrub can learn. Dragon's not helpful. Okay. Short answer, no. Thief is the only thing, so... no, not Scrub. Is there a move I'm willing to give up on Pillow, though? And it's not good against fairies, it's only good against... Psychic, but so is Moonblast, so do I even want to learn Thief? Probably not. I don't think that there's anything I want to teach. Attract, maybe? I didn't pay attention to the genders of his Pokemon. Most likely male. But that'd be a cheesy sort of strategy, and I don't like it. Not cheap, like, it's not really cheesy, but just, I'd rather not do that. Let's see how we can do this. You know what I'd love to see? Now that I've seen how difficult this Elite Four is and how much I'm having fun with it, I would love to see Cynthia versus Leon. Leon is legitimately my favorite champion, but this, like, without having seen Cynthia yet, I think Cynthia will take it over. Will take over that title for me, because Leon always presents a challenge when you fight him. Unless you've actively prepared for him the whole game. But if you've just been raising whatever you want, he's hard. And Cynthia, like, this whole Elite Four feels like that. I didn't plan for it because I didn't know, but I also planned for anything I could think of. My Pokemon are lower level, but not weak. They're largely trained, and I'm struggling to get past the latter Elite Four members, you know? So Mr. Mime. I quite like it. You know what? I want them to have an explosion normal type gym. You know why? Because of Damp. I want them to then put a Damp Pokemon with the ability Damp at the like available in that early game, so that you have something to grab, but it's the only strategy that you can grab at the time, or take one of your Pokemon fainted from an explosion. They're the two choices you have: Damp or Explosion. So it can be a predictable thing. Ooh, I like that as a concept. I really like that as a concept. Alright, he's gonna heal. Maybe? I got nothing. I don't know what to do. Ultimately, this is Moonblast. It's stronger than Hyper Voice, although Hyper Voice gets stronger with every turn. None of the TMs are jumping out at me as being particularly useful in this situation, so I kind of just have to accept that Mr. Mime is going to be a pain in my ass. After that, can I win? How good is Sky Attack going to be? Doesn't even knock me out, that's one problem. The fact that we got the Bronzong is a good thing. Bronzong himself, not the best counters sitting down the bottom there, you know? How do I beat you? That was stronger than I thought. try Infernape. Okay. Because Infernape's not going to be a long-term usable Pokemon anyway in this battle. If it can handle an attack, that's enough. That's just enough. I think we need back the Pokemon that just died. So we need Altaria and we need Night Slash. Scrub. We need Scrub. Also, Scrub should get to level 53 before moving any further, probably. I'm not taking the risk. I'm reviving now. Good, good. Get rid of Scrub. So I get back Scrub. Night Slash was enough for an to defeat Alakazam. Okay, that's fine. How about we do this? Gosh, that's terrible. That is just terrible. That. Because I don't need it anywhere else. I'm going to try and revive everything, so. If we can luck out, I think by getting Altaria and the other one up to a good level, we'll be solid. Sorry, not level. Although we might, you know what, we could settle for that. I just came up with an idea. Not a good idea, right? Just an idea. We do have rare candies. I didn't try that. I didn't mean to run. Night Slash, let's do it. Yeah, Shockwave. Shockwave is a... Are you serious? What? This is tough. It did nasty plot. That's what I missed. That's what I missed. Okay, thank you. Thanks for pointing me. Thank you. I miss a lot of these things. I am focusing. I just missed it so hard. That's irritating. Okay, that's helpful, but... Are you serious? Alright. I reckon... Moonblast. Hey, Nitty Dog. Hey, how's it going so far? You're about to start playing, decided not to stream, just play it? Hey, all good, man. Like, that's actually good. Like, it's probably better to play it. I'm feeling an immense amount of pressure. Hey, fair warning, when you get to the Elite Four, they're very hard. Be prepared. I've actually had, like, a good struggle. I'm kind of enjoying it, but at the same time, I'm not sure how to beat this last Elite Four member. So we're pretty close. We've got to defeat this guy, the Psychic Trainer, and then fight Cynthia. So, yeah, doing pretty well. I think I'm writing this one off, but I'm trying to consider what we need. So I haven't done any items. I haven't used any of my vitamins or rare candies yet. So I feel like if I can feed rare candies, maybe I should teach Fly to Altaria too. Now that I think about it, instead of it learns Sky Attack on its own, teach it Fly. It can fly, hit the next turn, be up in the air, not be hit on the ground like it does with Sky Attack. Alright, let's reset. Let's see how we go. Trying to decide on a rival name. Did you name yours or picked one they gave? I named mine. If I have a chance to, I always name mine. I just am terrible with names, and so lately I've actually been picking Dane, who is a friend of mine who is a Gen 1 player, and this time I decided to, like, actually try and think of one, and I called him Wasp. I mean, that's actually perfect. Like, wasps aren't typically enemies of bees, so thematically it wasn't necessarily 100% correct, but I thought, you know, wasps give bees a bad name, so he's a wasp. You're gonna name him Pee Wee Herman? That's not bad. I like that one. Okay, let's quickly sort out. So, 8 rare candies, that's decent. Spooky plate, hello. Marsh? Done. Okay, 1 special attack boost, which might not be helpful. 2 special defense boosts, which might be helpful. PP up's probably irrelevant. We don't really need that. Soft sand's not relevant. Iron defense isn't relevant. 1 Carbos, which is very relevant. Increases crits. Alright. Okay. Bit of inspection of stats. So that I can see what's going on. Quick summary. I'll say not much special defense in general. You do, so maybe... And you've got more HP. You're not really relevant for the fight. You can be, though. Acrobatics is relevant at some point, but that's more physical. We don't worry about you. 135, 132. All status conditions heal when the Pokemon switches out. That's irrelevant. You're naming him Kevin is in the male version of Karen. Wasn't oh yeah, it was Kevin, wasn't it? That's brilliant. I love it. You're probably not relevant either, but you are physical. Good to know. I don't think speed. 127. I feel like speed, if anything, should go to Golduck. Special attack should also go to Golduck. Except that it won't have any effect. Alright, we'll scrub. Won't have any effect. Alright. I didn't think so. These are the ones that have been with me forever. Except for Drift, so that's fine, whatever. I don't think that was going to be helpful anyway, to be honest. Special defense. Can I put it on... Again, the 2 that are going to get hit. Nope. You. Nope. Hello? Nope. Maybe you can live a hit. Let's just do it. There's almost no point to this. Because it's ended up being not quite what I wanted. I must have max EVs on everything. No, not you. Basically, that's not useful because they don't use those types of moves. Rare candies it is. I'll save here, though, because there's not much that it's going to do. Let's just check out the experience. You're about to grow a level, which kind of sucks. Hey, wait, what's that? What is that? Oh, is that the symbol for the Grand Underground? Because I found it in the underground? Interesting. I don't know what that black symbol is. Anyway. About to grow a level, which would really suck to use one on you. You'd be okay. Meh. I like that it has no idea what the Pokedex number is for Altaria, just quietly. I don't know. I have to just try. Look, I'm resetting anyway if it doesn't work, so I guess we just try one. Should I just straight up give Scrub 8 rare candies? Scrub has the Dark move, is resistant to Psychic moves. But that's not really helpful against Mr. Mime, who is our major starting issue. Maybe I should open with Blaze. No. I should open with something with a special attack. It's going to use... I think I found a solution. Alright, I am going with 8 on Scrub. And I have an idea. 84,000 experience, that was the equivalent to? Damn. Yes, that will be better than Night Slash. Like I said, we're resetting if everything goes wrong anyway, so this isn't a permanent thing if it doesn't work. It's also not a permanent thing. It might be permanent if we win. Alright, swap. Let's chuck Drift first. So here's my thinking. If Mr. Mime comes in, uses Reflect, Blizzard takes a lot of damage off of it, I think we might be able to get Mr. Mime down a bit. Uncertain for certain, but we're going to try. Then Drapion, who will now have higher stats, will hopefully be able to tank a little bit better, crunch his opponents. It's not a guarantee. We might be able to outspeed some of them too. Might. Everything is just dependent on this guy right here. Good. I at least can predict what he's going to do. Some physical attacker, he's going to use Reflect. No one expects Blizzard. They should, though. Okay, that doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as I would have liked. For a crit, that was not great. We're going to try again anyway. Yeah, that's what I expected. That wasn't. You're gonna heal is the only problem, but I can take advantage of that. Ether. Take a risk. This feels like it's working oddly. You didn't heal. Huh. Will you heal? I've been assuming yes, but maybe not. Or do you heal now? Why did he heal? Alright. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. We lost one Pokemon when we've lost like 2 or 3 every time to that Mr. Mime. That was a good setup. Maybe we don't need to use the rare candies. If we win, I'm not going to turn back now, but maybe we... that was dumb. It's a normal and psychic type, Steven. You knew that, and it even said not very effective. Why did you use Shadow Ball? That's okay. That's okay. Alright, let's see how we're doing. Let's swap to Scrub, and hopefully it tries to use Psychic on us. Future Sight... Actually, what did it use last turn? That actually works in our favor. I think. Because it more or less it's trying to destroy us. I think... it's not strong enough. It's still not strong enough. I may be considering using an X item. If I go for an X special defend first, X attack, heal again, maybe we can take the attacks that it's doing. Like that all of them are doing. I hadn't even considered. I didn't realize I had X items. I don't know when I got them. I didn't buy them, so we found them on the ground somewhere. I don't have an X speed though. It would have been nice to have an X speed. Would have been nice to have an X speed. Okay. So, Nitty Dog, if you're still there, which Pokemon are you going to start with? Which start are you going with? Alright, you're going to lurk off to play. Good luck. Thank you, sir. I know I'm not talking quite as much because I'm trying to get this battle down. Chimchar, good choice. I think they're all pretty good on this gen, to be fair. Good luck with it, though. Like, good luck with the game, man. You're gonna have a lot of fun, I think. I have very much enjoyed it. I know I've kind of like taken a long time with it, but I really am enjoying it. Okay. I remembered the problem with this now. Metacham. And I forgot to teach Altaria Fly. That was a bit frustrating. Okay, so who... I'm gonna heal again, but I think I'm about to faint. I think I don't get a choice here. I'm about to faint. Once you get a full team you're happy with, we should stream together and battle. Dude, that'd be awesome. Totally. If you're willing to, look, if you want to stream some stuff, let's have a chat. I really like, you know, I love playing Pokemon, so we're all over this. Yep, Scrub fainted. Damn. Shadow Claw would work, but that's not right. How did we do it? Oh, acrobatics. That's how we beat it last time, wasn't it? But it can use a psychic move, so let's see how we go. Will do off the play. Good luck. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Enjoy. You will love it. I promise. I can promise. It's the art style. That alone is worth every bit of it, I think. Let alone the gameplay and the fun of everything that's done. Anyway, go enjoy. Enjoy. I won't keep addressing you directly. We still haven't landed a hit on it. And it keeps OHKOing us. My glasses just fell off. Okay. How did we beat Metacham last time? Was it with Shadow Claw? I thought it was with a flying move, to be honest. It's just so strong. I think if you allow it any time to set up, then it's going to be impossible. I'm not even going to try. We don't have the speed. This is a legitimately difficult battle. I'm actually a little afraid we have to drop out and try something else. Either grind a couple of levels or look for other TMs, possibly X items. Let's reset one last time. We made it all the way to Bronzong the first time, but Bronzong was just too overwhelming. Alright, here's a question. I used the X items in that battle. Do I actually need to? I think the answer is no. So we can probably try and resist one of Metacham's attack with an X special defense later on. Maybe that's the way to do it. How do we do this? How do we do this?